everybody, and welcome to this channel, Milestone Study. My name is Anusha. If you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video so that I know that I'm doing a great job. Comment anything below and we'll reply to your queries and your concerns. Also remember that you can use our website milestonestudy.com.au to practice all the necessary practice questions and take a mock test as well. For a free trial, please refer to the video that is linked below in the description. For all other class queries as well, you have our number in the description.
Hey guys, did you both finish the history assignment? It's due tomorrow by 5 p.m.
Wait, tomorrow? I thought it was due next week.
No, Rahul, Aman's right. Professor Mehta mentioned it in class again yesterday. I've started, but I'm not done yet.
You both need to keep better track of deadlines. I submitted mine this morning.
I haven't even picked a topic yet. Think she'll give me an extension if I ask?
Maybe, but you should email her ASAP. She's strict about late submissions.
Honestly, at this point, it's better to just work late and submit something before the deadline. Even partial work is better than none.
Yeah, I guess I'll pull an all-nighter. Neha, can I see your outline, just to get an idea?
Fine, but don't copy anything. I'll send it after I finish mine.
Good luck, both of you. Next time, set a reminder or something.
Hey, can I ask you something? I'm still trying to decide whether to apply for campus accommodation. Is it really worth it?
I've been staying in the hostels for 2 years now. It's convenient. Classes, the library, and the mess are all nearby.
It depends. I stay at home and commute daily. It's a bit tiring, but I prefer the privacy and home-cooked food.
I like the idea of saving time on travel, but I've heard the hostels are crowded.
They can be. Most rooms are shared with 2 or 3 people, but you get used to it, and it's a good way to make friends.
Some people do struggle with noisy roommates or lack of space. It depends.
What about food? Is the mess okay?
It's okay you won't starve, but it's not like home food.
That's one reason I prefer staying at home.
I might try it for a semester and see how it goes.
That's a good idea. You'll feel more connected to campus life.
Have you been following the latest developments in space innovation?
Yes, the recent private space missions have really changed the landscape. Companies are launching rockets more frequently now.
It's interesting how space is no longer just about government agencies. Private companies are taking the lead in innovation. True, reusable rockets, for example, have made space launches more affordable.
And satellite technology has improved a lot. Communication, weather tracking, and navigation are all getting better.
There's also talk about space tourism becoming a reality soon. People might be able to go to space just for travel. That raises questions about safety and regulations. Who will be responsible if something goes wrong?
Exactly. There's still a lot of legal and ethical work to be done as technology advances.
But it's exciting. Space innovation could lead to solutions for things like climate monitoring and deep space exploration. It will be interesting to see how these developments shape the future.
Lately, I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do after graduation. Honestly, it's a bit overwhelming.
I hear you. I'm leaning towards something in tech, maybe software engineering. There's so much demand, and I really enjoy building things.
That's great. I've always admired people who can code. For me, I'm thinking about something more creative, maybe marketing or design. I want to do something that mixes strategy and storytelling.
That sounds fun, Priya. I'm still undecided. I enjoy writing and helping people, so maybe something in communications or even teaching.
You'd be a great teacher, Emma. You're always so patient and clear when you explain things.
Totally agree. And the good thing is, our careers don't have to be fixed forever. We can always pivot later if we change our minds.
True. It's reassuring to know we don't have to have it all figured out right now.
Yeah, as long as we keep learning and growing, I think we'll be all right.
Okay, so we need to start this essay soon. The deadline's creeping up. Have you two thought about a topic?
Yeah, I was thinking we could write about how social media affects mental health. It's relevant and there's a lot of research out there.
That's a good one. I like it. It's broad, though. Should we narrow it down? Maybe focus on teenagers or compare positive and negative effects?
Good point. What if we focus on how social media impacts self-esteem in teenagers? That's specific and still important.
Perfect. Then we can break it into sections: introduction, background, research findings, and then our own analysis.
I can take the research part. I'll look for studies and stats we can use. Who wants to do the intro?
I'll do it. I like setting the tone. Jamie, you good with writing the analysis?
Yep, sounds good. Let's aim to have a first draft by Friday.
Friday it is. Let's get this done.
Have you both decided on your thesis topics yet? The deadline to submit proposals is next week.
I have a few ideas floating around, but I haven't written anything down. I work better under pressure.
I'm really nervous. I've chosen my topic, but I'm not sure if it's focused enough.
What are you thinking, Clara? Maybe we can help you narrow it down.
It's about climate change communication, but I'm debating whether to focus on social media or traditional media.
Agreed. Plus, there's tons of recent research to support your review. What about you, Ben? What are your ideas?
I'm thinking something related to AI and creativity, like how AI tools are changing the way artists work.
That sounds really cool. But you'll need a clear framework to measure creativity, right?
Definitely. Let's all aim to have a rough outline by Friday and review each other's drafts. Deal?
I don't get why older people are always saying we're glued to our phones. It's how we communicate now. It doesn't mean we're being disrespectful.
I understand that, Anna. But from our perspective, too much screen time makes it seem like you're detached from reality. When I was your age, we spent more time outdoors or talking face to face.
In my time, even a phone in the house was a luxury. We valued handwritten letters and sitting together for meals without any distractions. That built strong bonds.
But Grandma, we still value relationships. It's just, we express them differently. Like, I talk to my friends every day online. It's instant and constant.
True, communication methods have changed, but the concern is about depth. Quick messages can't replace deep conversations.
Every generation thinks their way is better. What matters is understanding each other's experiences and learning from them.
I agree. Maybe we just need to listen to each other more instead of judging.
That's the spirit. Bridging the generation gap starts with empathy and open minds.
Hey guys, have you heard about the milestone study method for PTE prep?
Yeah, I came across it last week. It's a structured plan that breaks down the study into weekly goals.
Exactly. It focuses on all 4 sections: speaking, writing, reading, and listening, and sets specific targets for each week. I'm in week 2 right now, focusing on improving my fluency.
I like that it gives you practice material and mock tests aligned with each milestone. It keeps you accountable.
True. I struggled with time management before, but with this system, I know what I need to accomplish daily. Plus, I've seen a jump in my mock test scores.
Same here. The templates for writing tasks are super helpful too. I used to get confused with essay structures, but now I follow the format they suggested.
That's great. I'm thinking of following it seriously from next week. Want to create a study group and stick to the milestones together?
Totally in. Group study will help us stay consistent.
Count me in too. Let's hit that 79+ score.
Have you guys noticed how hot it's been lately? Global warming is getting serious.
Yeah, I've noticed. But isn't some of that just natural weather changes?
Some changes are natural, sure. But the current warming is mostly caused by humans, burning coal, oil, and gas.
And cutting down forests. Trees absorb carbon, and without them, it just builds up in the air.
I didn't know it was that direct. It feels like there's not much one person can do, though.
Actually, small actions matter. Using less energy, recycling, driving less, it all adds up.
Switching to solar, using bikes, even voting for green policies can help too.
That makes sense. I guess I just haven't thought about it enough.
It's good that we're talking about it. Awareness is the first step to change.
Thanks. I'm going to start making better choices.
Me too. We have to protect the planet. There's no backup Earth.
I have an interview tomorrow and I can't stop feeling anxious. My stomach's in knots.
Interview nerves are the worst. I used to get so tense I could barely sleep the night before.
That's totally normal. I still get nervous, but I've learned a few tricks that help.
Like what?
First, practice out loud. Not just in your head, actually say your answers. It helps your brain get used to the flow.
And prep a few strong examples. I always had 2 out of 3 stories ready about challenges I overcame or projects I'm proud of.
I've been practicing, but I still worry I'll freeze or say something dumb.
You won't. But even if you stumble, just pause, take a breath, and keep going. They're human too. They get it.
Also, think of it as a two-way street. You're interviewing them too. That shift in mindset helped me feel more in control.
It's not just them judging me.
Exactly. Be prepared, be yourself, and
Okay guys, so I hope you learned something from this video. If you have more confusion, more queries, let me know in the comment section below. Use our website to check your marking. If something goes wrong, contact us via WhatsApp, Insta, and Facebook. We're always there to help you. This is Anusha. Take care. Have a good day.